Pidgin is a language spoken in the Solomon Islands. It is closely related to Tok Pisin of Papua New Guinea and Bislama of Vanuatu. These might be considered dialects of a single language. It is also related to Torres Strait Creole of Torres Strait, though more distantly. In 1999 there were 307,000 second or third language speakers with a literacy rate in first language of 60%. A literacy rate in second language of 50%. History. During the early 19th century, an English jargon known as Bislama developed and spread through the Western Pacific as a language used among traders associated with the whaling industry at the end of the 18th century, the sandalwood trade of the 1830s, and the beach de mer trade of the 1850s. Between 1863 and 1906, blackbirding was used for the sugarcane plantation labor trade in Queensland, Samoa, Fiji and New Caledonia. At the beginning of the trade period, the Australian planters started to recruit in the Loyalty Islands early 1860s, Kingsmill Islands and the Banks Islands around the mid-1860s, New Hebrides and the Santa Cruz Islands in the early 1870s, and New Ireland and New Britain from 1879 when recruiting became difficult. Around 13,000 Solomon Islanders were taken to Queensland during this labor trade period. The Pidgin language was used on the plantations and became the lingua franca spoken between Melanesian workers and European overseers. When Solomon Islanders came back to the Solomons at the end of their contract, or when they were forcefully repatriated at the end of the labor trade period, they brought Pidgin to the Solomon Islands. Plantation languages continued into the 20th century even though the process of blackbirding had ceased. Due to the changing nature of labor traffic, there was a divergence of Samoan plantation Pidgin and New Guinea Tok Pisin and also other plantation Pidgin and oceanic Pidgins such as Bislama and Solomon Pidgin. In 1901, there were approximately 10,000 Pacific Islanders working in Australia, most in the sugarcane industry in Queensland and northern New South Wales, many working as indentured labourers. The Pacific Island Labourers Act 1901, Parliament of Australia, was the facilitation instrument used to deport approximately 7,500 Pacific Islanders. Up until 1911, approximately 30,000 Solomon Islanders were indentured labourers to Queensland, Fiji, Samoa and New Caledonia. The use of Pidgin by churches and missionaries assisted in the spread of Pidgin, with Pax Britannica and the advent of the local plantation system in the Solomon Islands. The use of Pidgin was reactivated and the language started to spread in the country. It also acquired more Solomonic linguistic characteristics. Throughout the 20th century, Pidgin kept spreading. Historical events such as Massena rule in World War II and social changes such as urbanization played a central role in the transformation of the language. It is now the lingua franca of the country, though it has no official status. 2000s. Despite being the lingua franca of the Solomon Islands, Pidgin remains a spoken language with little to no effort made thus far on the part of the national government towards standardizing its orthography and grammar. Efforts at standardization have been made by Christian associations such as SITEAG. There exists a partial dictionary since 1978, a full dictionary of Pidgin since 2002, a spelling list and a complete description of its grammar. This being the case, Pidgin remains a very flexible language where the main focus is on message delivery irrespective of the niceties of formal sentence construction. A translation of the Bible into Pidgin also represents a standardization of some aspects of Pidgin. Pronunciation. Introductions. Afternoon Olkata equals good afternoon everyone. Nemblo me Charles equals my name is Charles how nao equals how are you art na Nemblo you equals what is your name. You blow wea equals where are you from? Me happy tumors for meeting you equals I'm pleased to meet you. Wainem naolanus you save equals what languages do you know? Replies. Me rare no mau equals I'm fine thank you. Me gut equals I'm fine thank you. Rare no mau equals very well thank you. Ma you how equals and how are you? Personal pronouns. Pidgin, like other languages to which it is related, involves a distinction between singular, dual, trial, and plural pronouns. Dual forms refer to two people or things, trial forms refer to three, and plural forms refer to three or more. These pronoun forms are not present in English but are common in many other South Pacific languages. Inclusivity. Pidgin pronouns also use different forms to distinguish between inclusive and exclusive pronouns. The inclusive and exclusive features are only realized in the first-person dual, trial, and plural pronoun forms. For example, the first-person dual inclusive pronoun umatufala means we, whereas the first-person dual exclusive pronoun mitufala means we. This dual inclusive pronoun is used quite frequently in the Solomon Islands. It is most often used in religious sermons when the speaker is referring to a relationship between himself, herself, and a specific individual in the audience. Address. Weanao please blow you. Where is the place that belongs to you? You stap low wea disterim. Where are you now? Questions. Wainem nao datwan. What is that one? Ha omas nao ba hem custom me fo sendem wan fala aerogram go low. Japan. How much will it cost me to send this letter to Japan? Hu nao ba save helpem my fila waitim diswin rabis. Equals who will, might be able to help us with this mess. Weanaomi ba save pay mfafo plan equals where would I be able I buy a plane ticket? Ha omas people save vitamin say a low truk blow you equals how many people can your truck, car, van carry? General expressions. Tagio tumors for helping me equals thank you very much for helping me. No warawari. Hemarare no ma equals no worries. It is alright. Hem equals that's it, or that's the one. Hem na ya equals voila, or told you so. Mia mi karongi equals wow. Mia mi day now equals literally I'm dying, but used generally to express surprise or shock. Yukon man equals la cheat. Yukarongi equals are you mad? Diswan hembagera equals this is broken. Mia me no save pm equals I can't afford it. You safeguard tumors Pidgin equals you understand Pidgin very well. You save tumors equals you are very capable. Mia me no save equals I don't know or I can't. Lukamu equals by bro blow me, sister blow me equals my brother, my sister. Diswan hemu balsat blow waitman no mau equals this is simply white man nonsense. Mia me day go long number nin equals I'm injured and going to the hospital. Hemi definis he is dead. Linguistic topics. Transitive verb suffix. In comparison to their original English forms, Pidgin transitive verbs have an additional morpheme in the form of a suffix. To the English speaker, these morphemes sound like verb plus him or them. The suffix is realized through the morphemes im and em. For example, the Pidgin word for love would be lavam. Examples: buildem house build plus suff, house build a house, pmesku uniform by plus suff, school uniform by a school uniform, letem you go, let plus suff, you go, let you go, apenthesis. Another linguistic phenomena that occurred in the transitions from English to Solomon Islands Pidgin is the addition of vowels in the interior and final positions of a word. Like most languages in the Solomon Islands, consonant clusters and consonant final words do not occur in Pidgin. Therefore, speakers of the language add vowels in between consonants in a word finally to adapt the English forms to Pidgin grammar. The selection of the extra vowels is usually made in accordance with vowel harmony rules. For example, the word business becomes business of Bisinisi. Audio examples: good news, Pijin.